Hello, guys. It's Patience again, and I'm coming back with another video. We're going to be talking more about financial literacy. Yesterday, we covered what financial literacy was, and we're going to go over this again. It's just literally the ability to understand and effectively use various financial skills, including personal financial management, budgeting, and investment. So, it's just your ability to effectively understand it and to use it. And that's really all it is. Now, today, what we're going to be talking about is the scope of financial literacy, the scope of it, okay? There's a lot of things, as you can see in the picture, between budgeting, your credit, your debt, and your investment. It falls under the umbrella of financial literacy. And you basically need to learn the rules of these four concepts. Should have added taxes in there. But you need to understand. Well, I mean, I guess that can fall under debt. Anywho, you need to understand the rules that apply to these four concepts in order to make financial literacy work for you, basically, in order to be literate financially. Now, although many skills may fall under the umbrella, the popular ones are household budgeting, which is just fitting your bills within your money. Now, my rule of thumb is to keep it within 50% of my money. Like half of the money that comes in, that is allocated toward bills. And if I can get less, then I'll do less. Now you also have to learn how to manage and pay off debt. Now you fit that. I usually fit that within a 30 percentile. 30% of my money goes on managing and paying off debts. That could be credit cards. It could be student loans. It could be a mortgage. It could be your car. But it's learning how to pay those off within that 30%. Okay. And then you have evaluating the trade offs between different credit and investment products. Now, this could come in the form of bonuses or some type of discounts. A lot of credit cards have cashback offers. And then you want to try to eliminate as many fees as possible, right? All right. So these skills require at least a working knowledge of the financial concepts. And two concepts is compound interest, and then you have the time value of money. Now, compound interest, for people who don't know that, that's when you are putting your money that you've already earned, say from your job, you're putting it back to work in another investment vehicle that is going to make more money for you without you physically having to clock in or out. That's like the best money you can get, also known as passive income. And then you have the time value of money, which is just your dollars versus the time that it takes for you to make that money. So that's more of like your job or what you do. What do you trade for work? Okay. Now you have other products such as mortgages, student loans, health insurance, and even self-directed investment accounts. They also have grown in importance. So it is also going to be important to know how to use those responsibly as well, because as you know, that can make or break you now or later. Now, financial literacy can cover short-term and long-term strategies. Okay, so you got to have a short-term strategy, and then you got long-term strategies for what you need to go or do down the road. But it depends on a few factors. One, your age. That's going to be a big thing. So the younger you are, the better it is to go ahead and get started. Okay. You have a time horizon. The time horizon is just the time that it takes to hold an investment and pretty much get your money back. And then you have your risk tolerance, which is just how risky is it? Are you taking a large risk? Are you taking a small risk? Now, it's also about knowing how your investments will affect your taxes in the future. I'm so sorry, but once you become a senior citizen, you're not obsolete from taxes. So you want to make investments that will and know how that investment is going to affect your future. Now, you have to know which investment vehicles are best to use when you're saving. Are you buying a home? That's more of a shorter term investment. Are you saving for retirement? That's hopefully a longer investment or longer term investment. Again, it depends on your age, but you have to know which vehicles to use in order to achieve those goals. Now, you have some e wallets, you have digital money, You have the buy now, pay later situation, which is pretty much like using a credit card. You have peer to peer lending. That's where they actually pay you to lend money to other people and you get paid interest off that. And then you have other financial products also too that can be convenient and cost effective. But again, you need to be educated to be able to use those to your advantage. Now, thankfully, you can look up some of these products. There are so many more resources out there. There's more than ever for those people who are wishing to educate themselves, and I encourage you to do it. Now, I personally use my econ, which does offer a range of learning resources and can point you in the right direction. It points me in the direction, and it has been pointing me in the direction ever since I learned about this resource in 2019. So it's been roughly 4 years I've been using this concept and the things that I've learned. That's right all in one place, and that's what I like about it. I don't have to search all over Google to get this information. It's all in one place, and then I just kind of go to Google to get extra information. But I did put that link in the description box, so I do encourage you to check that out. And like I said, if you're wanting to educate yourself, definitely sign up for that. Other than that, like I said, we're going to keep these videos short and sweet, and we're going to try to keep it to where it's easy to digest, easy to understand. So once again, I do want to thank you for tuning in to another video, and I will be back with another one shortly. Peace out.